everybody, and welcome back to Engadget stage here at CES 2019. I'm Sherlyn Lowe, reviews editor at Engadget, and I am joined by two fantastic guests today to talk about a topic that I think will be very interesting in 2019, but stay tuned. Let me introduce my guest before we get into it. Over on my left here is Alina Vives. She is the head of marketing at Samsung. You can see her specific division on the screen if you're tuning in from home. And over to her left is Ben Janowski. He is a senior product manager for Google Computing. If you want to take a guess or you're not watching, whatever, you know what? I'll tell you what the title of this segment is. We're talking about the perfect two-in-one tablet. That is the tablet that can connect to a keyboard case and then turn into a sort of substitute for your laptop. And these two guests here are here today to talk to me because, hey, in 2018, Google launched the Pixel Slate, which is a two-in-one tablet, right? It is first and foremost an Android tablet, but then it comes with an optional keyboard case that does the exact same. And Samsung obviously has been making products in this space as well. But it seems like that's the way we're headed. That's sort of the way all the tablets, at least the bigger ones, are headed from last year's trends.
Yep.
So why are people trying to do this? Why are people trying to make two-in-one tablets happen? Let's start with you, Alina.
Yeah, no problem. I think the two-in-one, like the proliferation of the two-in-one SKUs is driven by what's happening in the marketplace, right? So life and work are blending together, so say the two-in-one, right? And so people want to be able to go from entertainment, which is traditionally like a slate tablet, right to work and back again. The other thing that's happening in the marketplace is that people are working on the go. So there's a gig economy, there's a ton of side hustlers out there, entrepreneurs, shared workspaces, and people need a slim, versatile, portable, but yet powerful device. And so I think, manufacturers like ourselves, we're looking at that, and we're also looking at the needs of consumers across all different types of segments, which is why you see so many different tablets today.
Ben, what about you?
So I think Alina touched on it really, really well. We definitely see this trend of blending of kind of the work and play models. One of the things that I notice is there's something really magical about tablets. When some of the first consumer tablets came out, almost a decade ago now, it really triggered something emotional for people. People went out and bought these devices, and then they realized that it's a little bit limited in what you can do with them. We've seen a little bit of pulling back in certain segments of the market as a result. And so I think what users are telling us with that activity is that they really want a device that does more than just kind of double as a handheld television.
Right.
And so adding productivity and the ability to actually replace a laptop is a huge area that customers want.
Yeah.
And as a result, you're seeing all the big manufacturers and all the big technology companies getting behind trying to deliver.
Let's talk about the hardware side of things really quickly. What are we looking at physically for a two-in-one tablet? What are the ideal dimensions, characteristics? I think, Ben, you go first.
Sure. So the fundamental kind of initial challenge when you're designing a two-in-one device is the size of the device.
Right.
So when you have a smaller screen, the device is easier to hold, but it's a lot harder to use for productivity use cases, and it's a lot harder to use as a laptop. When it's a larger screen, you have the inverse challenge where it's harder to hold.
Right.
But it does very well at replacing a traditional laptop experience. When we were designing the Pixel Slate, for example, that was a sort of the core challenge that we were sort of working around.
Yeah.
We made the decision to go with a 12-inch screen because fundamentally we didn't believe that users could truly replace a laptop with something much smaller than that. And then we tried to optimize around making it as holdable as possible, as thin as possible, as light as possible, having it have a really nice profile, nice balance.
Yeah.
But it's still compromised in the sense that it's still large for a tablet device relative to most of the volume for traditional tablets might be 8, 9, 10 inches.
Right, gotcha. How about you? What do you think, Alina?
I think in real simple terms, right, it comes down to what people want. They want a battery that lasts multi-days, right?
Yeah.
They want the power to enable different softwares and apps and suites.
We're getting to that.
Yes, and making sure that the processor is there and that it's delivering on the reason to believe that a 2-in-1 can actually replace a laptop.
Yeah.
So what we've been doing is we're obviously constantly innovating in those areas, right? Battery, screen size, as you mentioned, speaker quality, because if you are going to use it truly for work and play, the play aspect needs to also deliver, right?
Yep.
So those are the aspects that we look at, and again, in very simple terms, to make sure that those are table stakes nowadays, right?
Yeah.
Battery, processor, screen.
Right. Okay, so what about now, what I think is the biggest challenge in 2-in-1 PC tablet hybrids is the software. What do you think are, the biggest challenges in getting one OS to work across touch-friendly tablet mode and, a multitasking-friendly performance mode? Let's start with you, Alina.
We are offering devices that are compatible with any type of operating system. And I think that is actually what we need to do as manufacturers. We need to recognize that people are out there, they want they want a device for their operating system,
Yeah.
they want a form factor that's for them, for their lifestyle, their profession. And I think that's how we're going to start to overcome those challenges. I really don't believe that there's going to be a silver bullet.
Okay.
I personally don't believe a perfect for all people,
Yeah.
but I do think the more that, as manufacturers come out with new devices and we listen to our consumers, we will have a 2-in-1 for everyone.
everyone.
It's definitely a lot of work, right?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
a lot of choice out there, but I think we're looking at it as an opportunity
Okay.
to reach more people and give them people what they want.
Yeah. So Ben, what
Yeah.
does Google think?
So it's a really interesting challenge that we're really passionate about at Google. What we're so excited about is we have kind of all the sort of core nuts and bolts there to deliver that awesome, uncompromised experience from
Right.
a software perspective, right? I mean, we have this amazing, ultra-fast, ultra-efficient browser-based operating system in Chrome OS, which now incorporates Android apps, which now incorporates Linux apps.
We were talking about this.
So it's there. We clearly are early in the game, and there's a lot of improvements that need to happen. What's really awesome and what we're really excited about with Chrome OS being sort of the main platform that we're building around here is that it updates every 6 weeks. And we're at a point in the sort of development curve where we can expect big improvements very quickly, just like anything that's new.
What can we expect from each of your companies in 2019 from the 2-in-1 product category? Let's start with Ben this time around.
Yeah, I'll break it down between hardware and software a little bit. For Made by Google, our computing division, we have 2 products out there right now, Pixelbook and Pixel Slate, which are both 2-in-1s and slightly different approaches. This is, if you look at the broader laptop tablet universe, there's thousands of products that get launched each year with lots of different form factors, many different screen sizes, and we're in just a very tiny part right now.
Right.
So, we certainly want to see how we can continue to address more and more user needs, and form factor is a really, really big part of it. And I think, actually, maybe even more importantly is on the software side. We're so early that as I was mentioning earlier, there's so many exciting things and improvements and opportunities and experiences that we can deliver. And what's great about software is we don't have to wait for a multi-year hardware product development cycle. This just gets right into users' hands. Yeah.
Sounds like they're going to keep coming, and they're going to keep coming fast.
Absolutely.
So now you're getting me really excited. You gotta, I'm going to temper my expectations. How about you, Alina?
Yes, so you're absolutely right. There are big plans for the 2-in-1 market, driven by the fact that we expect it to grow 20% year on year for the foreseeable future. At least
2-in-1 tablet.
2-in-1 tablet marketplace.
Okay.
Tablet and notebook, laptop, right? And so we just actually launched here at CES. Notebook 9 Pro,
there you go.
Which is our 2-in-1 laptop offering. And it's really been advanced to allow people to be creative and productive all in one. It's bringing all of the best that we have as far as 2-in-1 offerings. And we've got a full slate for you guys in 2019, beginning in Q2 and Q3. So more to come on that from us.
So you're going to keep me really busy for the rest of this year, you guys. Thank you very much for your time. So we have over here a reminder, Ben from Google and Alina from Samsung. Thank you for joining us on this conversation about 2-in-1 tablets and where they're going. Stay tuned to Engadget.com for more stuff out of CES 2019. We'll see you soon.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. That went well.